Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Isalinga, and on today's video we're going to be doing pencil cornrows. As you can see, well, today's video was inspired by the Kim Kardashian cornrows, which she wore or did going to the well, I don't quite remember where she was going to with the cornrows, but what I know is they inspired me because I loved how simple they look, how simple and amazing they look, just like this. Well, let me tell you something. Today is actually my first time doing cornrows on my head by myself, so this is to show you how simple it is. Very simple tutorial, so let's go right into the tutorial. Right now I'm going to section my hair, and of course I normally measure in order to get a straight line in between there. And by the way, if you want to make a straight cornrow, section, it's better you go straight when you begin. When you measure, you just go straight up to down, because if you keep sectioning in bits, it will not come out straight as it should be. Exactly. So that is the secret I normally do. And by the way, I use the Moja Max braids from Darling product. Right now I'm sectioning the first part of the pencil cornrow that I'm going to be plaiting, so I am making it a bit curvy. In case you notice, that's how it appears, and then I will hold back the other ones that I'm not going to be plaiting so that they don't distress me when I'll be doing this other first lining. Then I use molding gel to lay the hair. Of course, I want to bring it at the front as much as possible. That's why you see me taking it to the front, so that that's where the cornrows will appear. Right now we are going straight to the cornrows, and of course I had already parted the braids into a bit medium size, because I want the cornrows to be a bit big. So obviously when you're going to be doing when you're beginning, you first use one section braid to plait. So you plait up to some place, and then you add on another one. So the reason for adding on is to build the body, you see, to create that pencil shape. So up to somewhere you add again. You just have to keep adding. When you add the first one, you plait, and then you add again a second one until the moment where you feel okay, this is enough, this is where I am going to stop from. If you want, you can even add 3 times, but since I wanted the pencil cornrows to be a little bit thick, I kept on adding. Make sure when you're adding, you don't plait, like you don't extend it so much. The moment you add and then you plait, you add again, you plait, you add again, you plait, you add again. Don't just first plait it and then you add another piece of hair. So you just have to keep adding, make them a bit near to each other, you understand? Yeah, so that it looks a little bit neat. So basically that's just what I wanted to say. You just have to keep adding and adding and adding. So like I said, I kept adding until up to when I was almost getting done. That is when I stopped adding. But anyway, it depends on the size you want. Exactly. And then for the tails, you also have to keep adding, but that is after you've braided it until halfway. When you notice the thickness is reducing, you add, well, to just make it a bit longer, to make the tails a little bit longer, you can add like 3 times or 2 times. Personally, I added 3 times just to make it look, when they're long, they look so nice, and when they're thick, evenly, they look so nice. So that's why you also have to keep adding on onto the tails. Yes, or preferably up to the length that you prefer. Do not forget that the beauty about these cornrows is they have to be really laid down, and the cornrows have to appear at the front. Basically, just you see the way I am doing it. Yes. And another thing is, I told you earlier on that when you're sectioning, for this particular cornrows, I sectioned the other side and this other side, so they're like 2. So the other side they're gonna be 4, this other side they're going to also be 4. So you want to make them even as possible, and even the lines that you're gonna make on this side, they have to also be the same as this other side, basically to just make it neat and beautiful. Yeah. And if the cornrows are facing front, this other side also they have to face front. You understand? So you don't want to be making them face the other side on the left and then this other side on the right, because I understand sometimes the challenge is some people are left-handed and some people are right-handed, but I'm sure you can practice and you can be able to make them face all the same way. Yeah, so continue enjoying. As you can see, I'm now on this other side. However, I've really tried to make it even as possible as the other side. The size, the number of times I'm adding, like, just basically everything. I make the lines appear facing each other, begin from the tip as the other side began. Like, it really has to be the same. Just try. I know they will never completely look the same, but try and make it look the same. It makes the work look neat and amazing. And finally, I'm on the last cornrow, about to get done. And I'll be coming back to show you the entire look on the front, the side, and back of how it appears. And you let me know whether I did it as it is supposed to be. Yeah. Finally, here we are. Let me know of what you think about this video in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, this is the time to hit that button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're always aware of my videos. And by the way, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up, share, and watch the other videos of mine up here. See you on my other videos.